Oh, that's going right up in my face. Oh, yeah. Right up in there. Smoke me out, Grandma. My neighborhood is loud as ever. Some things don't change. Let's see. Life has been very interesting. I don't know about you. We can talk about lions, gates, and full moons, and portals and such all you want. I'm down, but I also just like to say life is very interesting. Feel that it's time to cut the deck, so let's go ahead and do so. I don't know how many we're going to pull today. Expectations. Make sure she's in this shot. Anytime I see this card, it feels so gentle, you know? It just feels so dang gentle. Like, not only does this person look cozy and they're wearing a really cute outfit, I always appreciate the pan colors being represented. I feel like our spirit guides, our spirit teams, I like to think of it as a team because you are the MVP, you're the you're the quarterback, you know what I mean? You're the one calling the shots for what you want with your free will and everything. But we still have our guides, including the moon and nature, like all around us, right? There's free will, yes. But there are, a part of that free will is, if you believe in such, you don't have to believe in anything I say, for the record. Our soul contracts. What if part of that free will includes the soul contracts? Like, either way, that stuff's got to go down. That's what we chose, right? And if we don't get it down this time, what do you think's gonna happen? So why fight? Let's get rid of words like fate and such, you know? I really enjoy having free will. I like it too much. Maybe. There's peace in this, isn't there? They came to this point by choice. They sat there by choice. Where did this rose even come from, right? And who are these? If not, like, I feel complete acceptance. You know what I mean? You are so loved. Maybe you struggle to see it around you. That doesn't mean it's not there. It just may not look or be what you expect it to be. And yet, if you were to truly find out who it is, it may make you cry. You know what I mean? You may be so thankful, right? Let's see what else. Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. Maybe you're pulling off some alchemy and turning pain into gold. I feel like that's the stopping point. That's valid, you know? That too is valid. I made a point in was it yesterday's or the day before, Oracle cards of the day, where true royalty, true queens and kings and all that groovy stuff, they help one another out. You know what I mean? They have their, not affiliations, you know what A word I mean, you know? They know they got other things to do, more important things to do. It's not about keeping people down. It's about raising everyone up, because hurt hurts. So if everyone's working in concert together, if everyone's doing their part and doing their thing and bringing their own individuality to it, and we're all rocking this 1214, and we're all rocking this, what's the problem exactly? What if accepting yourself enables you to be accepted? What was that sound? That was very interesting. I hope you heard that. Maybe it was just pine needles on the roof. I don't know, but that was cool. I love it when that happens. You know what I mean? I love that shit. That's what I'm here for, man. Okay, moving those aside. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Oof. Oh, no, I feel the need to read these. At least one of them. So I'm going to do... Wow. Open right to it. People always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms, and therefore are extremely unrealistic. Yeah, right? We're not even allowed to be human anymore in this society, fam. What, not since the 70s? Hey, no matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whoever it is you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, only yours. And quite frankly, I've been saying it, and I'll keep saying it as long as you need to hear it. You gained any permission you feel you need upon birth. Okay? Wait, there's another card to read. All right. Just skipping ahead, you know. What was that I was saying about our society? This right here. Ooh, fam. This right here is the ultimate card of celebration. Not just of yourself. You're amazing, though. But all of those around you. The word all isn't in there, but it came out of my mouth, didn't it? When you're done putting on your crown each and every morning, go and help someone else put on theirs. You have... See, it's not about you have to take care of others. Others need, you know, like it's not... Any pressure that can cause you to feel, let it go. You know how like when you enjoy what you're doing, when you want to do what you're doing, then it seems so much easier, so much simpler and all that groovy shit? That's what we're talking about. Don't sacrifice yourself in order to help others. You shouldn't have to. There may be moments when it really feels like it, and then you look back on it and you're like, no, that was the right thing to do. That was exactly where I was supposed to be. You don't need permission to be you. So, you know, you put yourself together every morning or whatever to prepare to go outside and to deal with people, to deal with traffic, to deal with your coworkers, to deal with people at the dang grocery store and that stupid parking lot. Is it just me, or is the parking lot itself the main battle? Just don't waste all your good vibes, you know? Spread them. Share the positivity. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. Listen, I can be a bit reclusive. I am a Virgo, yes, but I am also the hermit. I definitely have been. But what does socialization look like for you, right? What if that's okay? What if you don't have to be the perfect social person? You know what I mean? What if, you know, the things that people are trying to tell you you have to do, you just simply don't? Or it looks different on you. You know, that's okay too, right? It's all good, fam. It's all good. I know that it doesn't feel that way. I know that it doesn't feel that way sometimes. But it still is. Mindset is a tricky thing. It's very easy. You may think that, no, others can't brainwash my subconscious for me. But you can brainwash it too, you know? You can brainwash yourself. What do you think we do when we're in survival mode, fam? So if we can do it then, what do you think we can do with the good stuff, right? Yeah. Oosh. The box. Oh. What's the next card? The Father. One more. The village. Can you see that? Cool. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Now, these cards tend to be wild, and I say that in the best of ways. I mean that in the best of ways. I mean, have you been feeling boxed in? Have you been feeling like they're trying to jam you into a cookie cutter mold where you just simply don't belong? I want to say the village represents, like, you know, your birthplace, where you begin from, when at that point in time, that's all you know, right? But you want more. So, I don't know, I kind of want to do that, right? Because the father kind of feels like a bit of both. All right, let's start with the box, though. Almost. Wait, nope, not the offering. What? Oh, I'm getting my L and X mixed up. Don't mind me, fam. I like to party. It's all good. Okay. The cage, the rules, the norm. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. Meow. I love it when they all just flow together. It holds us in place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. You see? That's why I knew that that was, they came up together, fam. Ooh. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It's in our brains, fam. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures, fam. Are we breaking molds? Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look or behave like others, or simply to stay small. Fuck that. There is a box around you now, made of some type of confining thought. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself to you like a bloomin' onion spike. Keep going. Break through. An exquisite life requires it. I got a throat chakra. All right. Everything within the box is known. Everything outside the box is unknown. That is why it's more comfortable to stay within its walls. Choose freedom. Yes, yes, please. Moving outside of the box is exhilarating and expansive, but destabilizing. Others will wonder what you are doing. What are you doing? And why? You will too. This is part of the process. It's all part of the process. So structure, order, coherence in comparison to limitation, rigidity, judgment, fear. Okay, then we get, oh, I did that too soon again, didn't I? Yep. Man, XLI. The village. We're just skipping right on ahead because I want to, fam. The hometown, the family, the tribe. The village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home. The place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. But on the other hand, fam, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want you to cross. Though some support your leaving, still, you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate your thirst for life. Oh my goodness, that thirst for life is fierce these days, isn't it, fam? So thank the village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. Oh yeah. So returning to the village is as important as leaving it. It can be thought of as a completion or an integration of what you learned out in the wild. Why did the word be seem like it was in bold for a moment there to me? What was that? The village moves with you. As it is, more of a mindset than a physical place. Break on through to the other side, fam. Let's go to number 2 now with the father. I don't know about you, but as much as I can see both of my parents within me, I've spent a lifetime of not only feeling like my father's kiddo, but also my aunts and uncles like telling my mom like, Amy is their father's kid. You know what I mean? Which of course growing up was, that is definitely her father's daughter. But for me, he's also the one who taught me abandonment issues. Which is among the things I've personally been trying to heal. And yet, I also know, you know, he's passed on, so I also know he's watching over me. I know that he's happy now. He's able to exist without the crap that held him back. That throat chakra. Let's see. The Great Father, the masculine, the protector. Alongside the mother, the father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. The father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine. Thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty, hopefully. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the father is often absent, literally or emotionally. Through absence or action, the father eventually reveals that he is neither king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds, his own, right? He is both the guardian and one who leaves us to the wolves. He's the one tossing us into the water to learn how to swim finally, right? Maybe. For some, it is the mother. Here, yet gone. Oof. Oof. That, oof, fam. I'm about to cry. Okay, moving on. The champion and the failure. The father can neither resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the father's limitations allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. Become a student of this masculine energy. Watch the father in movies, in Shakespeare plays. See the father as a pattern not as personal. Read poems about the Father. Sharon Olds' His Stillness. William Blake's Little Boy Lost. I mean, you know, isn't this whatever? When light, supportive, strategic, regal, kind, authority. When dark, disappearing, disappointing, devastated by failures. Oof. Not the Saturn. Kim, please. Okay. I'm just going to go out there and say not all fathers, because sometimes it's unfortunate, the balancing act, right? I know mine was trying, and I know that we came back together and we healed and worked through that stuff, and now we're able to work through it even more. You know, my father had a stroke when I was only in my 20s, and for him, his aftermath involved being unable to really speak. You know, he could have the thoughts, but it's like it would get lost from point A, his mind, to point B, his mouth. So it was almost like sometimes you were playing charades, trying to like figure out where he was going with that, right? And now it's not like that anymore. And yet it kind of is, because I'm learning, I'm building those Claire muscles, you know? So these readings are me. The reason why I upload them onto any social media platform, onto any of these platforms, just happens to be YouTube, is because it's for my kindred souls. So if none of this resonates for you, that's okay. That's okay. I have a feeling something is, though, isn't it? Clarification, round, whatever. All right. Let's see. Oh, the card that was stuck in the box and didn't want to come out today was the Ace of Wands. What does it mean? All right. All right. The readings, for me, my personal readings have been a bit wild this week. Seven of Cups peeking through first. Oh, with the Two of Pentacles. Balance. It's okay to have a lot of things that you really want to do. That's not the problem. That's not a problem. It's good. It's a good thing. The question is balance. How are you going to go about these things? How are we going to do these things? Are you truly evolving as a human? Or are you still caught up in old ways, old perspectives? Are you still just following your habits, right? Okay. Damn, those vibes, my goodness. My goodness. Here we go. Boom. All right. Yeah, that's right. Let's ditch those crazy waters where everything was turmoil and frustration, and go to the calm. We're going to take our mental clarity and anything that still belongs on our shoulders, on our back, the things that we choose to care about. We're leaving the other crap behind, fam. We need to. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Your soul deserves to purr, all right? You got this. You got this. Oh, my goodness gracious. You got this. It's all good, fam. Maybe you don't even need this. Maybe you've been telling yourself, I don't need the accolades. I don't need to be popular. I just want to take care of me and mine. Fam, what if you deserve it? You don't have to, praise and all the things. Doesn't have to be negative. So let go of whatever stuff is keeping you from being able to enjoy, to have some peace, to be with whatever your team, who, whatever. Open yourself up to it. Open yourself up to love. Open yourself up to the positive vibes that are trying to come in. Oh, now it's time for the plane, right? Because it looks different for all of us, okay? Don't worry about the comparison. This isn't, well, I'm going to jump through these hoops some more. This is, fuck yeah, I don't need your hoops. We don't need hoops. We don't need to feel so special. We can set some of those dang hoops on fire for people to jump through. And we don't need to accept that people are doing that to us, right? What comes before this, right? Not only dealing with other people, but our own egos, our own misfired passions that were all a part of this initial box and this initial stuff. This is choosing your own way and it working out. All right, that's what I'm feeling anyway, right? Bleep now. Boosh. It's okay to have convictions. It's okay to make your own mind up, fam. Whether it's like, this is usually like, I think of priests. I think of people who are very like, boom, convictions. This is, you know, maybe you're a teacher. Maybe you're, oh, well, I know what this means for me, fam. Have you been trying to spread your positive vibes? Have you been trying to? Have you been trying to share all of the wonderful, oh my goodness, I just saw the bottom of the deck. All of the wonderful things that you've been learning. Do you have your own YouTube channel? Do you have like your own social media that you're popping off and you're trying to build and grow and share all of these incredible things that you've been learning? Hi, fam. It's nice to meet you. This is all working out for you. You left the village. You got out of the box. Maybe you get that from your father too, or whatever maternal, hello. Wow, maybe for you it's both. But there's definitely something about the father here. Are you the father? Or did you never even get to know your father? Maybe he still watches, maybe he watches over you and you're able to get to know him in ways you never could before. Maybe you're nervous about becoming a teacher of any kind, becoming a leader of any kind, of anyone like, well, the blind leading the blind or something, you know, like, wait, like, are we just horses trying to find some dang water? Like, you know, you don't want to lead anyone astray is what I'm saying. You don't want to just be stuck in an echo chamber. You know, it's good. It's so wonderful to have peers, to have that camaraderie and stuff, but you don't want to, you know, it's kind of like parents who are so worried about doing to their children what their parents did to them. And it's like, no, I don't think you have to worry about that, fam. Just, you know what you're doing. And you like the swords and air and all that stuff. That's, I have a tendency to think of like, it's all mental. You know what I mean? You're coming out of it. Look at this, fam. Do you see what's on the bottom? You're coming out of it. Fam. And you've probably already been, you know, there's probably already been things going on, but it's like, is this for real? Is this for real? Is this really happening? And you're still looking at others and you're still looking at the external. We have mental, we have passions, we have boosh. The only thing external going on is the divine, right? Because this has a tendency to focus, you know, be like leaning toward religion. So does the high priestess, fam. Boom. Oh, see, like you want, like, it's not that you want to leave the village. It's not that you don't care for others. It's not that you don't want to help others. You absolutely 100% do. But that balance, remember we saw the Two of Pentacles. We got a glimpse of the Two of Pentacles along the way, right? Oop, that's darkening everything. Oh, the next card, fam. Holy bleepity bleep. That's 3 6s. Wow. The 5 was, the Hierophant was like, let's get in here. Let's just doop doop boop boop. Wow, look at that. Just keep doing what you're doing. Do your thing, fam. Rock that shit. 'Cause you got it. You have the compassion. You know what you're talking about. You're not just talking. You're walking. You're talking the talk. You're walking that walk. You're diligent. You're a hard worker, aren't you? Did you learn that from the father? Did you learn that from the village? The things that you've learned from being stuck in that box, from being a part of things like you have been, you're going to take that with you. You're leaving behind the things that don't serve, the things that, if you keep them, they're just simply going to bog you down. They're just simply going to weigh you down, and they're going to keep you from being able to move on, fam. And you may not know exactly every little thing, but you are figuring it out. You've got this. And you're not just going to be rude and only take care of yourself. When I see the 6 of Pentacles, I also want to see the 10. You know what I mean? Because that's what we're working toward, right? What are we working so hard for? Fam, what are you working so hard for? Are you going to allow yourself to receive it? Are you going to allow yourself to see that things are already present? Boo-doo-doo-doo. Make sure you can see that, buddy. Choppa. Lightning. All right. What is the, oh wow, okay, yeah, let's talk about lightning. From Final Fantasy 13, what was lightning's main thing? Her main goal the entire freaking time. Where are my Final Fantasy fans at? Her sister, taking care of her sister. She got into the military, basically, and all that stuff to help people, to keep things safe. Order. Boom, fam. But what happened? Spoilers, spoilers. Her character evolves, doesn't it, fam? How about we leave it at that? Her character evolves. I love Lightning. I can't help it. I feel like everyone, all the Final Fantasy fans have their favorites. And oh my goodness. Bam! I know this, if you're new here, I don't generally do reversals, but something I've been feeling lately is it's fine. If I feel the need to turn something around, I do. But if I don't feel compelled to, then why bother? Why? But why? Fam, every time I see the Wheel of Fortune, I hear dunk. Not may the odds ever be in your favor. The odds are in your favor. Look at this dang reading. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Oh, I especially love how they've been lining. Oh my goodness gracious. You got the sun. New beginnings. Right underneath the 6 of Swords. Darn tootin', fam. And sunflowers are also a little bit special for me because I am autistic. I am ADHD. Bam! What did I say? What did I say? Oh, Oh, you know what? I tend to use, before I returned to tarot and the refresher course occurred, for a while I've been using this garden in my mind for meditations. If you've watched Star Wars, especially the one when what is it, episode 2, when Anakin's hanging out with Padme, and they're in that lush, beautiful, the scene where they're just vibing and hanging out together. It's very similar to that. But sometimes, when you're starting the meditation, and especially if it's guided, and they'll be like guiding you down this hallway or this pathway or whatever, boom. I've had dreams about it. I've used this imagery right the frack here for my own stories that I write, right? Maybe the one involving sleep paralysis, whatever, But I'm just flabbergasted by, like, this has been tarot for me for at least the past week, where I'm just in awe. I'm in complete freaking awe. I've been enjoying this, but this just like, are you kidding me right now, fam? The sun underneath the 6 of Swords, the Wheel of freaking Fortune underneath the 6 of Wands. Everything is in your favor. Be open to that. Be willing to accept that. I know that you don't know how that is, how that goes, because it's been so difficult for so long. It's been so... We have survived, fam. We survived to be able to do this new beginning, to be able to evolve as human beings, walking around in our meat suits. The divine is so thankful. The universe, the source, God, angels, your ancestors are so thankful that you're doing this now. They're right here with you. They're right here with us. Whatever names you like to give them, whatever the heck it is, whatever it means for you. Boosh, 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 boosh. What's next, fam? Let's find out. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, listen, there's a balance. There's a difference. Let's talk about it. Between, I just got a glimpse of what's next. Ooh. Is that another card to even pull? No. Let's talk about this first. There's a big... okay, no, let's do it. Okay. There's a big difference between wanting to help the world, wanting to save everyone and everything. Everything can be so good. Let's just pump out all these positive vibes to the world and take care of it, and it's going to be great. What's still stuck on your mind, though, fam? Why is this showing up under here? Are you worried that this is all wrong? That you're going about it all wrong? See, these cards have a tendency... Look at all this. Yeah. The fuck is that? Let me be the one in your life telling you, you don't deserve this. If you're doing it to yourself, if anybody's enabled this, whatever, this is self-inflicted. Whether you got to meditate, whatever it is, that there's stuff on your mind that you're struggling to let go of. It doesn't belong to you, fam. See, let me explain. Let me tell you what this means for me. This reminds me of one of my grandmothers, her quilt. When she passed, the quilt was on her bed, and I was so set on having that quilt, right? And when we got home from her funeral, right on my bed and all that good stuff. And you know what happened that night? When I woke up in the middle of the night, my grandmother was standing in my doorway. She was smiling at me. She was checking in on me on her way out. She has a lot of grandkids, and she was probably checking up on them all. She was checking in on everyone. But what did I do, fam? As a 7 or 8-year-old? I screamed! Oh my goodness, I lost my mind. I was young. I was trying to learn about, you know. It scared the crap out of me. And I haven't been able to really see anything ever since. And I have always thought, oh, she's protecting me. Either something broke in my brain or she's been protecting me. Like, nah, if she can't handle seeing me, why the heck should I let you see them? You know, why should I let you anywhere near my grandkid, right? But now, I turned 46 this coming up weekend at the time of filming this. To say I have a backlog of uploads is not an understatement. But this person is wearing white and they're sleeping on white, at least in my deck. Sometimes these different decks will change colors on us, which is really annoying because the colors themselves are very symbolic, right? And this person's in the dark, anxiety, all on their minds. They can't let it go. You're being so diligent with your work and everything you're doing, and you have whatever you, like I said, whether it's your ancestors, God and the divine, spirit guides, source, all of it's on your side. Whatever positive vibes you need in life backing you up, you have it. You have them. You need to let go. Let it go. It'll just, you know, boop, boop. Stop sweeping things under the rug. No, really. Stop sweeping things under the rug. Let it go. I don't know how many times you got to meditate. I don't know what you got to do. I don't know if you need to go on a vacation, if you need to whatever. If there's some parasite in your life that you need to get out so they can stop putting things into your ears, whatever it is, there is a Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, fam. To me, for mine and how I do things, that's like if it were a book, this would be the little blurb to give you an idea of what's to come, what you're getting yourself into. And sometimes it can be very misleading. I will agree with you on that. I know. But this ain't that. This is not that. Let it go. Once and for all, let it go. Let go of the imposter syndrome. Let go of the fear of what love has done to you in the past. It wasn't love that did that to you. It wasn't your heart. If somebody hurt you, if somebody betrayed you, that's on them. You loved them. You gave them that chance. You opened yourself up to it, and they insulted your intelligence. There's the other 5. 5 and 5 makes 10. This is a card of lack. Right now, I kind of want to flip it upside down. It's what I did the other day. I was like, nope, that belongs upside down. I want to do this, but I don't know. How about we do this? Okay. Okay, Kindred. Okay, my kin. Have you been being told it's right there? You just got to hold on. You just got to keep doing what you're doing. You're building it up. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But it's so difficult because you're still in it, right? You're still living wherever you want to move away from. You're still there. So all of those things the village, the box, all of that crap is still very much in your life. It's just sitting there, you know. Maybe it's in your own living room. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still there. But it's more so a mental thing. Because, you know, if we want to get into the law of attraction, the law of assumption, and all of those things, you control your reality. The way you think about things, your mindset, and all of that stuff, your brain controls everything. And your subconscious doesn't give a fuck. It knows what's being pumped into it on the regular. It knows what all of this and all of this has done to you, what all of this, it's taken that all in, and now you're doing this shift. But all those years, your lifetime up till now, that's time, that's years involved. If you're able to get on YouTube and type, I know people are doing it younger and younger. These kiddos are born into it. It still applies. It's still time and years and energy going into it. Therefore, it's going to take time to shift. It doesn't have to take a decade. Maybe it just took that long for you to realize, oh, for whatever process that you've been a part of, because, you know, it's like the older and, you know, the more we age, the more we realize are there coincidences? Really? Because there's a reason why astrologers and tarot readers are like, there are no coincidences. Because as you age, you can connect all the dots. You can go, oh, I learned this from that. I learned that from this. Right? Nine of Swords says this is all in your head. If it were the Eight of Swords, remove the dang blindfold so you can see the path out is right the frick in front of you. Right? Is this person, like, this person's still going, but this person is like, ugh, right? Are you even, what direction is this even going? You know what I mean? It looks warm in there, doesn't it? This is a dang bed. Like, there's so many, it's mental. For you. Whatever's in your head, whatever your mindset is what's needed to change. And maybe it's had to do, it's not just clarification on the clarification. It's not just money. Because you don't just want to be able to pay your own bills, do ya? You want to help others. You want to help others. That vibe came up more than once, fam. This person isn't alone in their boat. It started with there are people you're caring for. There are people you're tending to that you want to come to bring with you into this fruition, right? You want to help others. You want to help them with their mindsets. If you see someone on Twitter saying, hey, I can't pay my bills this month, like I lost my job, stuff went down, and I'm trying, and you're like, here you go, here's $1,000. $1,000, $500, $100 will change things for you. That's just money. And all the government keeps showing us is it's just money. Now they want everything to get digitized, and they're saying dollar bills don't matter. I freaking bet they want us to think that, fam. Come on now. When I think of Pentacles, I think of Earth. Oh boy. I think of planting seeds. Really? The blindfolds typically mean that this is something you can't see. Wow, right on the bottom was the Ace of Swords for the clarification deck. For the clarification round. What can't you see? There's a choice that you can't even see. Maybe you don't realize what you're actually choosing. Maybe you can't see what the real decision you have to make is. But it's still swords, fam. It's in your head. And under that we had the Page of Pentacles. You know what just popped into my head? That Iggy Azalea song. I'ma change your life, I'ma change it, I'ma change your life. You're used to dealing with basic bitches, basic shit all the time. Oh my goodness gracious, fam. All right. What is any, if any, clarification? What would you like to clarify with me, fam? Just talking to my team now. What do we need to clarify? What's going on here? What's all this symbolism you're trying to share with us? Let's talk about the Six of Swords. Nope, that's a 6. There's a lot of 6s out here. Oh, the great equalizer has entered chat, fam. Balance, grasshopper. There's so much symbolism in this art. Oh my goodness gracious. You don't need wings to fly. I'm just throwing that out there. You never needed those wings. That's from this deck. There's a card with that. You can consider this an angel. You can consider this the divine equalizer. This is balancing. Getting rid of the turmoil. You know, this being is defying gravity with the water in these cups. This balance to the emotions, to you. Balance. Okay, and on the on the bottom of the deck for that round is the aforementioned Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to throw that out there. Oh, wow. You know what's underneath the Ten of Pentacles, fam? Boosh. Oh my goodness gracious, fam. I can't. I fucking can't. So, shockingly for me, the, it wasn't the Wheel of Fate, but that's because the Wheel of Fate is already on the fucking table, fam. This is why I recorded this one, because this keeps happening. I don't know about what readings you got going on, but 10, 10, 10. I had 4 9s on the board yesterday, fam, and it started 9, 9, 9. And then I was like, what? And then I looked up and there was a 9 amongst these, right? I can't. I can't even, fam. I can't. Like, oh my goodness. It's all good. Like, what did I say? The equalizer has entered chat. Balance. It's all working out. This one, this art is very bogged down with the burden. Like, we've been working hard. Working hard. Yep, 4 of Cups is on the bottom right there. And that's okay. It's a very similar looking deal there, huh? Ooh. Ooh. Yes. We're letting go of old habits. Old things that don't serve us. We're moving, like we've been working hard, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, whether it's figurative or real or not. But you know what? There are decks that portray this. Deborah over at Hedge Witch Tarot, she has this really pretty deck where it's just this person, and you see him still from the back, still wearing red. That passion, that drive, right? But instead of being bogged down by them and just barely, wow, actually, that kind of reminds me of a part of my freaking meditation that I did before this. Interesting. Anyway, moving on. But in that card, in that art style, it just shows the person actually having them all bundled on their shoulder. And they're just like, boop, 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 you know, carrying them in, right? On their shoulder, almost like they're weightless. Look at this. Look at where they're going. They're almost there. You were almost there, fam. You're almost there. That's what all of this is trying to tell you. You're almost there. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is just cracking me up. All these dang tens. You silly fan. I'm talking to my team right now. My ancestors. Like, I'm in awe. I'm in such awe. I can't even. All right. Let's clarify the Hierophant if we can. Let's clarify the Hierophant. What you got, fam? Oh, wow. That's been happening a lot too. Doubling up. When you use the same, you know, like it just kind of happens. But, see, that's the thing, fam. For me, this is new. This, to me, is showing all my growth. Not only in my abilities, but in my faith and my trust in myself and my abilities has been growing. And now my team is just like, push, push, push. Okay, now it's no holds barred. So for me, for the longest time, when I would see this card, I would think it's me and the divine, just, you know, trying to help me. Sometimes it can be work, you know, like if it were to be reversed, then it's like, I'm trying to do my job. Can you stop trying to micromanage me already? Damn. But this is working with. You're working with stuff. Other people, the divine, whatever, your ancestors, whoever. You're working in concert together. And it's on the Hierophant, fam. Boop. But there's also the King of Cups that wanted to come out and play. This stuff that didn't want to pick up with the deck. Oh, fam. How? Okay. We're on a roll. Let's move on to... I want to go to... Oh, no. I feel compelled to go to the Six of Pentacles. All right. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles. Let's do this. I feel like now my team is just being snarky. Now they're just being snarky. They're just like, watch this. Hold my drink. But I said the Six of Pentacles. Oh my goddamn. I can't. No. No more. No more. No means no. Damn it. No more. They're really like, you and me both, fam. It's not just you, my kindred. My kin. It's not just you. No more of that. Get out. Get out. Get out of your own head. You're going to do this shit. There's so much. Oh my God. You've dealt with some shit. You've dealt with some shit in your past. And you just want everything to be okay. Yeah. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right? It's gonna be okay. Let's see how much information we can get on this new beginning, because they went to town. They've gone to town on us so far. Let's see. Clarity for the sun. Clarity on the sun, fam. You can take that. Oh my God. What'd you get? Are you serious? This is so much fun. I love this shit. Oh! Clarity on the sun is coming in hot, fam. You know how the sun do. Let's celebrate. We're not waiting to celebrate because we know this is happening. We have faith. We know it's happening. We've been being told. You've been being told. This isn't the first time. I'm not the first reader to share this good news with you. This is the vibe lately, fam. All right. All right. Okay, then. All right. Okay. Let's... Are you kidding me? Okay, they're both going there. All right, they're out of the way. What do you got now that we've got most of the dang deck all the frick over there? What else you got? Let's have some fun. This isn't even the final form of this bleeping reading. All right, are you starting to feel like a kid again? Is all the crap that's been bogged down in your life, that's been weighing you down and trying to teach you the wrong methods, the wrong ways of going about it, wrong for you? So what if it worked for somebody else? Good. You want it to work for you. You know what I mean? Like, awesome. I want things to be good for you. I want you to have all the awesome crap to tell me about possible. I am here for you when it's bad and you need a shoulder, but ultimately, all I ever want to hear from you is life is incredible because I want your life to be incredible. What? Oh yeah, it came up just fine that time. Okay. Let's talk about the lovers. Because crap. There's naughty bits. Such naughty bits. And YouTube doesn't like art. What I'm mainly feeling like, yeah, there's definitely love coming in, fam. Love is in the air every time we look around. Okay, listen. Yeah. But let's talk about self-love. Let's talk about self-acceptance. Let's talk about that ultimately is what's going on here. That's right. That's what I was asking for clarification on, huh? This is what you need to work on. Your faith in yourself. Because all it's doing is getting in your freaking way. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. There's a big difference between that and being a POS, being a piece of shit human being, right? There's a big difference. They are not synonymous. Caring for yourself, having boundaries that you expect others to adhere to. You're not going out disrespecting theirs. Why should you accept them disrespecting yours? But fam, are you respecting your own boundaries? There's a big difference between, I've never done this before, and what made you think that was a quit? You know what I mean? If it's self-destructive, if there's any kind of testing involved, like I'm so tired of hearing, oh, they're testing you, we're being tested, blah, 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 blah. Life isn't a test. God isn't testing you. You are testing you. Are you trying to get a job at NASA? Well, then you might have a few tests involved. You know, trying to get a job, it feels like just about anywhere is such a gauntlet. I come from the tech industry. I come from gaming. So there's a gauntlet to that hiring process, huh? And you're not even getting paid. You don't get paid to fill out the paperwork anymore. You don't get paid, like, you know what I mean? Done. Anyway, I have an opinion. I have opinions. Make sure that you are not only allowing good vibes and good energies coming into your life, make sure that they originate with you. Whatever you got to do, stop. Please stop being so self-deprecating. Please, if you could talk about yourself for even a single minute, don't include self-deprecation. That's this crap coming through, isn't it? You weren't born thinking that about yourself. It happened, right? It came into your life and just tried to really fit you in a box and tried to tell you what you're capable of. Even though deep down you've had that hunger, that thirst, right? Keep your wits about you, fam. Keep your wits about you, right? Let's do one more from the clarification round for the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, that lacking those anxieties. My own personal fam and yours. Oh my goodness, my blood sugar's dropping. Wow, are you kidding me? Yes, let's talk about it. So the first card I'm seeing, I gotta kind of hide a little bit. Oh no, oh no. First card is the Star. Let's go ahead. Thanks, YouTube. Let's go ahead and do that. But these were reversed. Were these reversed? We have the Death card and the Knight of Wands. Don't resist change. Don't resist your evolution. That's what's holding you back. Your love for yourself, your love for your hopes and dreams and your future. I've been having difficulty sleeping lately, but not in the same way that I have my entire life, fam. I've always been an insomniac and all that stuff. But now I have difficulty staying asleep because I'm so excited. You know what I mean? Like, all of that. I, for the first time in my life, have been realizing I'm excited for my future. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I want to wake up. That is huge for me. Is that a thing for you too? We want to wake up. We want to live. We want to experience. I just realized I just had the world out there with her titties and everything. I'm sorry, YouTube. You're just going to have to accept me for me, all right? And her titties, all right? So make sure that you're not resisting the change. Make sure that you're not getting in your own way, because right now that's what they're saying. You are you're the only one holding yourself back, don't ya? You already know that. I'm just confirming it. We and me and mine, you and yours, they're just confirming that you're the only one in the motherfucking way. So don't be hasty with your passions. Do the research, do the things. Go down that rabbit hole and enjoy yourself. If you need to get out and reinvent yourself, is it truly a reinvention or is it a returning to self? That's what I want to know. Because I have a feeling it's the latter, fam. I have a feeling that you're finally, hearing yourself. You just gotta let it go. So keep doing it. Whatever you're doing, whatever change you're trying to bring about, whatever you've been trying, keep it up. That good. Whoop. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let go of the things that, that you've learned a lot along the way, but you've also learned some bad things. You've also learned some very detrimental things. Survival mode served a purpose, but it's time to get out. It's time to let it go. It's time to live. It's time to live again. Wow. So I want to get those blank decks, and this is kind of like a prototype with the note cards. It's time for a deep cleanse. And my notes for that are your soul, clear blockages, clear the darkness promptly, now. And it is Leo season at the time of filming this, fam. Kiss the Rain. There's a song from like the late 90s, early 2000s. What is the name? Billy Myers. Kiss the Rain. Water is cleansing. Wow. It's time right now. Not stop thinking, oh, and Libra. I have a lot of Libra in my chart. I don't know about you. I'm a Virgo on the cusp of Leo. Oh my goodness. Yep, that needed to be seen. Did you see how it was starting to slide? It also slid these as well. This is a Buffy quote. The hardest thing in this world is to live in it. Be brave. Live. My moon is in Taurus. I don't know about you. Your intuition is trying to get through. What are you choosing to... What are you being stubborn about? Libra is balance. Doesn't that tend to use the scales? Fam. Leo can also be like a fiery passion. You tell me what this means for you, fam. I think that it's kind of freaking obvious. Let go of what's blocking you. You are the only person holding yourself back. It is you. This is your life. This is your brain. So if you need to switch it around, if you need to work on your mindset, if you need to do affirmations, if you need to meditate, I don't think any of it is a cure-all. I think they all work. Just like the divine and nature and all of this, it all works in concert together. So none of them is the cure-all. It's all a cure-all. Giving a crap about yourself. That's the cure-all. Letting... Woo-hoo-hoo! The Queen of Wands has entered chat. There's a lot of queenage happening here. You know what's been going on with me lately is the Kings. So... I'm non-binary. I'm not going to tell you to who you are and what your nouns are and who you feel and any of that. I'm going to listen while you tell me. You know what I mean? But usually with the queens, it's more of the nurturing side of things. Like, look at her. She's all surrounded by growth and nature. This has been taking a while, hasn't it? This has been a long time coming, and you've been putting in the work. And you still have some choices to make. Stop beating yourself up about it. Stop beating yourself up. Oh, now the Toriyama song, what is it? Shoots, what is it? What's it? Where it's, when you gonna love you as much as I do? Because things are going to change so fast. All the white horses have gone ahead. Tell you that I'll always hold you near. You say that some things change. Snow Can Wait. I forgot. Winter. That's what song it is. It's off of her first... Well, not her, technically her first album, but it's off of the album Little Earthquakes. It's, if I'm not mistaken, one of the first songs. Not the first songs, although Crucify, that's the first song, and I highly recommend that one too. Jeez Louise. Things are changing, and that's okay. The ultimate decision that you have to make that's going to get you out of where, you know, that's going to be the thing that you're longing for Maybe that hasn't quite come up yet. And that's why you're like, but what's the choice? Because she's blindfolded. Or this person is blindfolded, fam. Either you haven't yet figured it out in your healing process, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about your healing process. Your healing process looks the way it's supposed to look, fam. That's yours. Stop comparing. That's nobody else's. It's yours. If things, like I said earlier, if things work for others, good. It clearly was supposed to. It needed to. You're figuring out your own. All right? Whew, I got the shakes, man. Oh my goodness gracious. I really hope this helped. I really, really hope this helped. It's going to be okay, fam. It's really going to be okay. And it's all up to you. And that is also okay. Anybody try and tell you differently needs to calm down and go look in the mirror, all right? I love you, and I will talk to you later.